the thing that I notice across the board with any rider from any background that comes in through our doors is their determination. They are determined to achieve their goals, whether that be horse showing or whether that be I want to learn how to walk, or I want to learn how to be able to sit up a little bit better on my own, even off of the horse. I mean, they're just determined they're going to make that happen. Erin is always a rider that puts a huge smile on my face. She's such a joy to work with. Erin was born with physical and intellectual disabilities, and she didn't walk until a later age. She's nonverbal. When she first started in the program, she was not too thrilled about the idea of having to have volunteers work with her. She didn't want to be led, she didn't want to be held, because she wanted to be independent. She wanted to do just what everybody else she saw riding do. And so within a couple of months after she was told, this is what you need to do so that you can, ride without these volunteers, she was doing it. So a very fast transition for her, because she has that crazy determination. She's going to do something if she puts her mind to it. And she's going to do it in her way, but she's going to make sure it happens. And so you work with her nowadays where she independently, she can walk, she can trot. As I said, she does dressage shows, she does English horse shows, and she's very successful at that. Connor is another great example of that determination that we've talked about, that all of our riders really have in our program. Connor has an autistic diagnosis, so he's on the autistic spectrum. You did a great job. That was so good. Good job, Cody. I mean, Connor's also gone to horse shows. He's also gone to the Special Olympics. I'm sure a lot of people watching him would think he's any other cowboy teenage guy. And that's exactly what he is. He's any other cowboy teenage guy. Carter started when she was 4. She was being assessed for a diagnosis of autism as well as sensory processing disorder. So her mother looked into equine therapy, and they started at the barn. The first 6 months were a little bit rough. Carter didn't want to touch the ground. She didn't really want to touch the horses, but you could tell she was very interested in them. She knew all of their names. She wanted to drive by and see them all the time. After 6 months of exposing her to all of the overstimulating things that a barn has, such as the sights and the sounds and the textures, she decided to sit on a horse for the first time. It was just a brief second, but it was a very powerful second, and it really just opened up a new child. Carter then, about 2 months later, met her horse Chica, and they ended up owning a horse within 2 months of her sitting on her first horse.
Sorry.
What do you love about Chica?
Riding.
You love riding her?
Yeah.
What else do you love about her?
Playing with her.
You like playing with her?
I like going somewhere with her.
You just like being with her?
Yeah.
What is Chica's favorite? Chica and Carter are a really important pair, and I really think Chica's a big reason for Carter being the girl that she is today. Today, Carter rides in non-therapeutic horse shows. She looks like any other 7-year-old when she's riding a horse. She speaks with everybody about anything you want to talk to her about when she's with her horse, because that horse gives her a lot of confidence. I think all too often in this world, we look at somebody and say, there's no chance for them, there's no hope for them, they're not worth it, why should I put my time and effort into that? And we're just passing by these incredible people.